Hi everyone, welcome back. Here it's me with a new video. Actually, a few weeks back I was taking a video for my Instagram story, but then later I started taking video to share my thought. And in this video I'm going to share how I'm storing the Indian vegetables which we got in Gothenburg for more than 2 weeks. And in later part that is one simple dal recipe all the way from my childhood, and I hope you like it. So let's get into the video. And here I started placing tissue papers in a plastic container in which I used to place my coriander leaves. And this method works perfectly for me. You can use glass container as well. I find it more comfortable with this. And I used to chop only the roots of the coriander leaves which we got here and cut it off into two. And coriander leaves last only for 2 weeks for me, or 1.5 weeks. It depends on the usage. And placing a tissue paper on top of the coriander leaves as well. Like how I'm storing the coriander leaves, I used to store green chilies and mint leaves. While storing the green chilies, just take the top stem out of it and store it, because it will last for me 4 weeks with this method and it will be fresh also. I have tried a lot of methods to store coriander leaves and mint leaves. For me, this works out perfectly. There are many other methods as well. Now coming to store the vegetable section, I remember my mom used to store the drumsticks in newspaper. I have tried that as well in Sweden, but that didn't work for me. So I have changed it to this. Like I used to cut the drumsticks into small cut pieces, and I used to store it in a Ziploc bags, and it will be fresh for at least 3 weeks, and I will show the result weekly basis in the end of this video, so stay tuned. So for next day morning I am going to use this bottle gourds I am keeping as such. And for the shallots, like all the onions, I used to store it outside. And this type of shallots is available in supermarkets. And I have transferred all the other vegetables into Ziploc bags. Storing the vegetables in Ziploc bags or in containers is one task. The other important one is to maintain the freshness inside the fridge as well, like how we have to store inside the fridge and maintain the temperature. Let me show you that also. After cleaning the fridge containers, I'm placing a thick coat of tissue papers so that it will absorb the extra moisture inside it, and placing all the veggies inside the container. I used to keep the Indian vegetables in one container, and in Gothenburg we used to get Indian vegetables twice a week, and in winter times only once. But nowadays it is available all the time, but the vegetables are not that much fresh. So we have to buy in bulk and we have to store it in the fridge at least for 3 weeks. So I used to do like that. In my childhood, I got very bored about one dish is this dal recipe, but nowadays I'm doing this dal recipe oftenly because it's super easy, healthy, as well as tasty. And let me share this super easy and tasty recipe for this. I have taken ridge gourd, it seems we call it as peerkangai or peerkangai, and this is the only vegetable I had at that time. And instead of that, you can use bottle gourd or any water content vegetable. And in a cooker, I have taken 3/4 cup of dal. Here taken Toor dal and wash it twice, and adding enough water and one garlic, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a pinch of hing and few drops of oil, and 2 or 3 green chilies and 1 finely chopped onions and 1 roughly chopped tomatoes and the vegetable, and giving just a mix, closing the lid, and I let it soak for 30 minutes. If you want, you can cook it immediately. Cook for 5 to 6 whistles. Now the dal has cooked well, so it's time for tempering. And for tempering, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of oil, and few mustard seeds, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, and few methi seeds, and adding a few curry leaves. Let it splatter well. Then I'm adding 3 or 4 garlic finely chopped, and 3 or 4 shallots finely chopped as well. You can avoid garlic and shallots in this stage because just tempering is also good for this dal. Now I'm adding the cooked dal into the tempering and adding salt as per taste, and adding coriander leaves. Instead of here, you can add it in the cooker itself. After 2 or 5 minutes of boiling, the dal is ready now. And to increase the taste even better, just adding 2 teaspoons of ghee, and don't mix it, and close the lid. When you are about to serve the lunch, just stir it and serve. It will taste amazing. And these are the results exactly after 1 week and 3 weeks. I'm showing only for lady's finger, which is easily spoiled vegetable in fridge, I guess. And I hope you like this video, and I guess you get some information in this. If so, like, share, comment and subscribe my channel so that I will be motivating to upload more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video.